Alright, this is my girlfriend showing how to paint the glue-on nails, the kind of nails that you glue to your fingertips. Not the acrylic nails, these are the glue-on nails. She's going to show us how she does it for all you other ladies out there that want to do you some homemade hand-painted nails. Here's a look at some of the ones she's already completed. Look very pretty. It's hard to, I'm not sure how good those are showing up. But these are some seminal fingernails she painted. I don't know if you can see in the camera the FSU and then the number 1 done in the gold paint. Here's some other really pretty ones here. Are you waiting on me, sweetie? Here's some she's working on right now. Alright, go ahead. With this style that she's doing, it's going to end up looking a lot like these here, with this pattern type of look. You can see that. She's putting on the base coat, the base color. And this is for this one. You would let that color, the blue, dry. You would let it dry before going to the next step. But she's just showing you the painting. We already have one that was done before, and it's dry and ready to go. So she's going to do the next step. The next step's done all wet. All your polish is wet when you streak through it. I believe that's called water marbling or water marbleizing or something like that. But anyway, she's going to use the one that's already dry. Is that the same color?
Yeah.
So this is the same blue that's already on there. She's just putting this on there so we can have some wet blue, some blue that's wet. And when we streak it, it doesn't. The reason you put the original coat on is because when she streaks through it, if we didn't let the original coat dry, it would, where it's streaked at, you can see the plastic nail behind it. That's why you take your back color and let it dry on there before doing it again. But anyway, she's got the wet blue all over it, and then she's doing like a sparkly looking yellow and a gray. And she did 2 stripes across as you've seen, and now she's streaking through it with a very skinny brush. It's very simple. You just pull through the wet polish and it streaks it. And that's another technique there where she takes her finger and rolls it up the side edge of the nail, and it gets the excess polish that wants to kind of create a drip. She gets the excess polish off of it.
Can you see that?
It wants to get kind of blurry when I get up real close, so I don't know how it's going to look on the
Think I should try
computer.
Other colors?
Yeah, do something more noticeable, like how you did that purple and white.
Okay,
Can you do this blue one with the purple and white?
Yeah.
Well, what was the point of connecting this thing to the stand if I wasn't going to use it? It is helping me keep from shaking it.
Which one? This
She's
one?
going to do another one to give you another example with the other blue one that she painted. Now, as you've seen, this blue one was just painted, so it didn't have a 100% chance to dry up, but it's fine. Unless you're pressing really hard, you're not going to expose the nail beneath it.
It doesn't have to be completely dry.
Let me see if I can change my angle a bit better. So she's putting on another wet coat of the blue all over the nail. And she's putting a strip of wet purple. I don't know how good you can tell from the video, but she's putting a thick, wet bead, or what are you going to call it, strip, a thick, wet strip of that color across the nail. It is wet and thick. It may not be easy to tell in the video, but it is wet and thick. So it allows her to streak through it very easily. And see, she's going to take the fine pointed brush and just pull through it. And you can do this in other directions. You can do strips up and down the nail and pull from left to right and vice versa. And I'll show it up close to see if we can get it.
And of course.
And see, there's a little finger technique to take off the excess. Because when you put it on thick and wet like that, it tends to create little drips along the edges of the nail where it kind of builds up. But just rolling your finger on the edge like that will pull that off of there. See how pretty that looks? I'm not sure how, from my view, sweetie, I'm not sure if I'm seeing, you know, it's because this camera's not really showing it that great. I hope it shows up good. But we're just kind of doing a test video for a how-to on painting the nails, because she does it a lot. We figured we'd share it with some other people, but this is kind of like a test run to see if anybody wants to see it or watch it or not. So sorry for the video if it's not so great looking. We're just using a phone camera at the moment. Are you doing something else?
Well,
Here, she's gonna show you some of the ones she's already did. And some of these are for her. A lot of them are for her, and some are for other people. Other people are, we're getting more and more. Well, she's getting more and more people that want her to do it for them. So she stays pretty busy with this. But there's some really, I'm not sure how well you can see it in the camera, but some really pretty stuff going on there.
let's see on the ground.
Okay. It changes when you get in the light and shadow or not.
Just trying to put on one of these.
And she's getting a few more out that she's done. And some of them, as you see, some of them have the little diamonds, the little stick-on diamond things. And you can buy those either already sticky or not sticky, but it doesn't matter because you need to put, what she does is uses some clear coat as glue and puts a little tiny bit of clear coat on the back of the little diamond things and sticks it to the nail so it completely adheres and sticks to it and dries. There's no chance of flicking it off by using your nails. Because the self-adhesive ones, if you just use the self-adhesive to stick them on the nails, they will fall off. But see, hopefully you guys can see that. And if you're wondering, I'm doing most of the talking because she's kind of shy. She doesn't like talking on the camera. See, there's another one she put down there. See how close, good view I can get you guys. But this is Casey. She's the one doing the nails. Smile for the camera, sweetie.
So weird.
Do what?
So weird.
Alright, well that's it for now, guys. I hope you enjoyed it.